Hello and welcome to the July update. And if I'm quick, we might get all three dogs in. Yay! Oh, I don't normally manage to get them all together. Right, they're off now. That was it. Just good timing when there was lots of interesting smells before they went off. They're on their first time around the field, so they got to stop everywhere. So July, slightly later in July than I was planning, because I wanted to be able to give the news that Wanderer Book 10 is nearly ready to be published. We need to work on the cover, which we'll probably do tomorrow. Slight hiccup there due to COVID in the household, but everyone seems to be getting over that now, and it's pretty much ready to go. I need to create the actual formatted files and do things like write the back matter, but plan is to get all of that done probably by the end of the week. At that point, as soon as it's ready, that finished version will go to all my Patreon backers. So anyone who is a Patreon backer always gets the books 2 weeks before anyone else can now, and also has had access to the beta version. So I know at least one Patreon, I keep saying that wrong, my daughters hate it, Patreon member has read it and come back saying they really enjoyed it. Beta reader feedback has been really strong as well. So now I actually feel like maybe it's something I can let out into the world. I think every author has this wobble before a few people see it. I don't know what I'll do if one day people turn around and say, actually, no, that's rubbish, that wasn't any good, other than probably cry for a week and then go back and do something new. So yeah, Wanderer Book 10 is almost ready. The Dawnblade book I've been writing on, which is a clash through a portal between a modern technological world and one with magic and dragons and the like, I actually finished dictating last week. That's probably going to be a little bit out yet, because I was going to work on Tegral Book 3. I have tried, and once again, I just can't find the story at the moment. I can't work out what it needs to be. I wrestled with it for an hour of plotting, and it was just hard work and going nowhere. And so I wondered what I could do next, and I thought, I wonder if I could start to put down Wanderer Book 11. And within about an hour, I pretty much had the entire story arc written out, and then as I started to detail it, it just flowed. So I'm not doing Tegral 3 yet. I am and have been on the way to, during the last day or so, dictating. Oh, that's nice. There's a Labrador in some really green and gross water. This is going to be really nice in the car on the way back. Really? Did you have to? Look at the state of you. Oh, shook it all over me. Oh, that's not nice. That's really not nice. Where was I? So yes, Wanderer 11 is underway, and I'm really enjoying it. I like the story. I like where it's going. This is what happened with Wanderer 10 as well. I didn't think I was going to write it, and then suddenly it just popped into my head. So I've got to go where I can write easily. And I don't know how long it's going to take, but over the last 3 weeks, so not last week, the week before, I had a 20,000 word week, which is phenomenal. Last week I had then the week before, after that, I had another 20,000 word week. So that's two 20,000 word weeks. And I decided that wasn't good enough, apparently, because then last week I did a 30,000 word week. And what that means is that's by the end of the month, I'm potentially going to have done 85, 90, 100,000 words, which is a book. I mean, that was a mix of some short stories and some other bits and pieces, but it is a lot of writing. And with the changes I've made to how I'm doing things, I've put a lot of systems in place, so things are flowing a lot more. I think I can probably keep up with that level of output as well in terms of doing writing and things. So that's the reason the Dawnblade book is not going to be the next one I'm actually publishing, probably, because I want to go straight to transcribing Wanderer 11, doing the first draft, etc. as I go through and dictate it. That works really well for Wanderer 10, and then I'll go back to the Dawnblade book after that. So yeah, exciting times for the Wanderer series, book 11. It's crazy. And other than that, loads of short stories coming, so I've got a whole bunch. I've got to send loads of stuff to my eateries. I think I've got about 12 stories waiting for them now, but I had to let them get Wanderer 10 out of the way. And then I need to well, just really carry on. There's a lot of stuff I want to look at, but yeah, Tigral 3. If anyone's really enjoyed the Tigral series and wants to drop me a line with where they think it would go, or what the interesting parts of it were, what the interesting questions were. I did have a bit of a thought after I started Wanderer 11 of something that I hadn't considered before, which might actually feed in quite well. But yeah, I can't get the story right, and it's funny how it's just not going. And it's not even like it is sometimes with stories where it's not quite there. I just can't work out what the arc and the baby's chasing a car. What the arc and what the destination of it should be. So I'm determined to write it at some point. But obviously, if it doesn't feel right to me, then it's not going to be a good book. Because it's not something I want to be putting out. And I'll probably just give up halfway through as well, because it'll just be, no, this is rubbish. And yeah, lots of short stories. I am working on print books. Surprising, I don't know if it's someone who's on this going to see this video, but someone has ordered Wanderer's Escape and Wanderer Echoes of the Past through Gardeners, I think down in Bournemouth or something, because they were having a little bit of problems sourcing it. It turned out there's a little bit of linking up between different systems, third-party systems that I'd not put in place. But that should have been sorted out now. So it's like awesome. People are ordering it through a proper bookshop. That makes me smile. So yeah, other than that, and we have had summer, and you can see it's summer now, although it's been all over the place. It's been 3 seasons in a day, or certainly 3 seasons in a week, 4 seasons in a week almost at times. It's hot. It's not been so sunny. It's sunny now, but it is very humid. But yeah, it's been all over the place. The dogs, it's not quite so hot. The dogs are okay, otherwise I wouldn't have them out in the middle of the day. So it's a bit humid, but it's not too bad. So it's summer. We enjoy it. And that's it. So yeah, by the time the next update comes out, then it'll be into August. So certainly Patreon backers will have had Wanderer Book 10, and so will it'll be available for direct sales 2 weeks after the Patreon backers get it, and then it'll be available in the stores 2 weeks after that. So that's going to be the cycle going forwards, is every book will be available to backers, 2 weeks after that available to buy directly, which by the way is also a discount on buying it in any of the other stores, and then 2 weeks after that you are able to buy it in the stores. Pre-orders will come up a little bit before then, but the exact dates will depend on when I upload the files and what dates I pick. The dates that will be available will be fixed, but the dates that I do the upload to make it available. I think I'm waffling out. I think it's going to rain. It's like bright sunshine a minute ago, it's boiling hot, and now it's clouding over again. It's looking like it's going to rain, so we'll see. Like I said, 3 seasons in one day. So till August 2024. It means we're going to have had Bailey a month after that for 4 years. He's been a problem dog, but we do love him. He's got to the point where he cuddles up now at times, so long as you don't startle him. It comes out growling and teeth, but he does recover very fast. He's come an awfully long way from a poor dog who had no human contact and an awful start in life. We've got him. Here he is, Bailey. Good boy. Good boy. Turned into a beautiful boy. So yeah, to all those other dog lovers out there, especially those with problem dogs, they can turn around. They always do, but all of our dogs seem to have a slight screw loose, which is why they fit in so well in our family. So yeah, waffling again. So have a lovely summer wherever you are, or if you're in the southern hemisphere, have hopefully a lovely winter, but won't wish you warm. And I will be back in August. Happy reading.